My dream was to be a professional motocross racer. From age probably 10, 11 years old, I basically practiced every single day after school, and my dad brought me to the races 40 weekends a year for 11 straight years. And so that set the tone for my life in the sense of that's what I want to do. When I was 17, had an accident on my motocross bike and was out practicing, hit a rock in some grass, and it sent me flying. I landed straight down on my head and instantaneously lost feeling. So you can imagine, all of a sudden, the universe has other plans. You adjust. The first time I got in a racing wheelchair, it was the first time that I felt free. The first time was just blissful. It was the first time that I forgot about my accident. I forgot about what I couldn't do. I started remembering what I could do and who I was. And all of a sudden, I was lit up. After my accident, the first thing I did was set a goal to finish a marathon. And then fast forward 10 years, and I did almost 30 marathons. And shortly after doing my first triathlon, I realized I wanted to do an Ironman. And shortly after that, I made it my goal to win Ironman. It's 140 miles, 2.4 mile swim in the ocean, 112 mile bike in the lava fields, and a 26.2 mile marathon. And this takes about 12 hours to complete. Fast forward 8 years, heartbreak, failure, ups and downs, roller coasters, and I get to the Ironman World Championships and I win. I'm not interested in being a disabled person. I'm interested in doing something that's big on this planet. And for me, it was, how do I get the best for myself? And for me, it just was athletics, and sports was the vehicle. And so ever since then, it's just, how do I be my best? I first discovered LifeWave because I had pulled my shoulder cross-country skiing. So as a wheelchair athlete, cross-country skiing is just arms. So you can imagine just arms, no core abs, no back, and a freak accident. First time I'd had an injury in 29 years. And an acquaintance from Facebook reaches out because they see my post on social media saying I had injured my shoulder. Like, I've got something I think that may help. Fast forward a week and a half, I get these patches in the mail that are the size of a quarter. I stick it on my arm. I wake up the next morning. All of a sudden, I wake up, I've got less soreness in my shoulder. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. It's half gone after 10 hours of sleep. This is amazing. Blew me away. Fast forward 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'm putting those things on every day, and I'm getting the same results every day. Why did I spend $5,000 on stem cells injections where I could be getting, I don't know, the same results with a fraction of the cost? And it's so easy, no prescription, and it's safe. Healing, recovery, bone health, soft tissue injuries. I'm just using my shoulders for all mobility. I'm doing an Ironman that's 140 miles long that takes me 11 hours. I gotta take care of my body. So having a product like LifeWave makes so much sense to me because first of all, there's no chemicals I'm putting in my body, so it's all natural. And knowing that it's making me better while I'm sleeping, I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's your mindset that's gonna make you succeed or not. Every day when you wake up, you can choose to have any attitude you want. And so that same mindset is the reason why I use LifeWave. It's the reason why I push myself. You're gonna fall, you're gonna stumble. With the right mindset, with the right attitude, there's nothing you can't do. Taking that attitude in life not only makes you feel good, it makes the people around you feel better. And then all of a sudden, the world is better. Such a cool way to live.
We all hope to age gracefully so we can enjoy our later years full of energy, vitality, and good health. But so often, with age, our bodies start to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy, skin, healing and recovery time, sleep, it all just seems to go downhill. Unless you're using LifeWave. Since 2004, LifeWave has been delivering its amazing life-enhancing technology to people across the world, always helping the body do what it was designed to do, only better. And as it turns out, the best was yet to come. David Schmidt, our founder, creative force, and world-class inventor behind LifeWave technology, has recently achieved something in the field of regenerative science with a single LifeWave patch that researchers worldwide, spending years and billions of dollars, could not. Introducing LifeWave 39, the world's first product ever to activate stem cells. A true breakthrough in regenerative science that helps restore our bodies to a healthier, more youthful state in a way no other product can. The secret? By harnessing the power of LifeWave's patented phototherapy, X39 uses light to elevate a peptide proven to signal the activation of stem cells. Think about it. These are the cells that generate and regenerate all the cells and structures of the human body. They're the building blocks for our organs, tissues, blood, and immune system. They also serve as an internal repair system everywhere. But as we age, stem cells become less effective. Their ability to repair damaged tissue is reduced. In fact, by age 60, they've slowed dramatically. But all that changes when just one LifeWave X39 patch is placed anywhere on the body each day. Instead of older and less effective stem cells, X39 supports the production of younger and healthier stem cells. This amazing level of control over your vitality and well-being was simply not possible, let alone this easy, until now. And the best part? Like all LifeWave patches, X39 is safe, non-invasive, and incredibly cost-effective. Look what people are saying about LifeWave X39. Backed by clinical studies, multiple patents, and 20 years of development, any one of these benefits would be impressive. But X39 is so effective, it can influence everything about your body: how you look, feel, perform, and heal. It's time you experience the power of X39. Live long, live well, live younger. Experience the power of LifeWave today. We all hope to age gracefully so we can enjoy our later years full of energy, vitality, and good health. But so often, with age, our bodies start to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy, skin, healing and recovery time, sleep, it all just seems to go downhill. Unless you're using LifeWave. Since 2004, LifeWave has been delivering its amazing life-enhancing technology to people across the world, always helping the body do what it was designed to do, only better. And as it turns out, the best was yet to come. David Schmidt, our founder, creative force, and world-class inventor behind LifeWave technology, has recently achieved something in the field of regenerative science with a single LifeWave patch that researchers worldwide, spending years and billions of dollars, could not. Introducing LifeWave X39, the world's first product ever to activate stem cells. A true breakthrough in regenerative science that helps restore our bodies to a healthier, more youthful state in a way no other product can. The secret? By harnessing the power of LifeWave's patented phototherapy, X39 uses light to elevate a peptide proven to signal the activation of stem cells. Think about it. These are the cells that generate and regenerate all the cells and structures of the human body. They're the building blocks for our organs, tissues, blood, and immune system. They also serve as an internal repair system everywhere. But as we age, stem cells become less effective. Their ability to repair damaged tissue is reduced. In fact, by age 60, they've slowed dramatically. But all that changes when just one LifeWave X39 patch is placed anywhere on the body each day. Instead of older and less effective stem cells, X39 supports the production of younger and healthier stem cells. This amazing level of control over your vitality and well-being was simply not possible, let alone this easy, until now. And the best part? Like all LifeWave patches, X39 is safe, non-invasive, and incredibly cost-effective. Look what people are saying about LifeWave X39. Backed by clinical studies, multiple patents, and 20 years of development, any one of these benefits would be impressive. But X39 is so effective, it can influence everything about your body: how you look, feel, perform, and heal. It's time you experience the power of X39. Live long, live well, live younger. Experience the power of LifeWave today.
The statements and contents provided by LifeWave it's presented in a summary form. It's general in nature and is provided for information purposes only and are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition. Always consult with your physician or other qualified healthcare provider before you embark on a new treatment, diet, or fitness program. If there are income examples mentioned in this presentation, they are only for illustration purposes, and individual results may vary and does not represent any LifeWave member or brand partner's income. All right. So success in any business requires leadership skills, commitment, and dedication. It's slowly dependent on the time and effort one is willing to devote in building the business. Okay, so now with the disclaimer out of the way, my first question to everyone, do you understand when I say one giant leap for mankind, one step backwards for health? Now, why do I say this? 40 years ago, all right, 40 years ago, we only have to deal with muscular damage. Why muscular damage? It's because we work our, we did a lot of physical activities for our work. We are very physical, like let's say like the picture above. We carry heavy stuff, we work, okay, we labor for 8 to 10 hours a day. So we normally get muscular damage, right? So fast forward about 20 years ago, we had a new barrage of problems for humans. The doctors have to attend to a lot of nerve damage issues. And these nerve damage issues, you see, we have people facing Bell's palsy, sciatica pain, hip pain, nerve pains, and then nerve issues, why? And then because of that, the medical industry had us take a lot of chemical or synthetically produced material. Okay, so now, and 20 years later, who can guess if I ask you now, who has osteoarthritis? You will get a chance to put up your hands, right? Maybe in the next 20 years or maybe in the next 5 to 10 years, when I ask you, I will be asking who does not have osteoarthritis. All right. Why? Because we will have DNA damage. We will face a lot of issues from DNA damage. Why? Because of the mobile phone network, when you walk out or even when you are in your house, you're exposed to all these EMF rays. We use handphones and we bring handphones and we put our handphones in the pocket, in the front pocket or at the back pocket for mail. And maybe ladies are not so bad. They keep it in the handbag, right? We also have electric vehicles, the charging that creates a magnetic field. And basically all our food, we use either air fryers or microwave oven. So these will all cause DNA damage to us, all right? So in the past, what we used was analog phone. Okay, we cannot see people when we talk to people. We can just dial their number and then we can just hear their voice and we talk to them. Now, time has passed and we upgrade ourselves. Okay, now you have handphones that you can see other people on the other side of the phone and you can talk for hours on end free. All right. So when 40 years ago, all we had to do was handle muscular damage. We can actually use Japanese plasters. We can actually use ointments, to handle our muscular damage or muscular pain, right? So to handle nerve damage, we can go for exercise, all right? And we can take supplements, okay? That was 20 years ago, I would say. Now, and the next 20 years, to handle DNA damage, it is also time for us to upgrade our healthcare. right? So how do we upgrade our healthcare? What is your upgrade strategy? Would it still be the same like 20 years ago? Go and take medicine, go and see the doctors, take injections. Will it still work? Do you think it will medication will actually address the issues for your osteoarthritis? Can it cure osteoarthritis? So we have come to notice that when we take medicine, medicine will only help you handle uh, the, 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 the problems that we face, or, the symptoms that we face. It does not cure. It does not go to the root cause and cure the problem, right? Medication will actually treat the symptoms. Okay. So what is your upgrade strategy? Okay. So to me, it's a new strategy. Maybe, all right, we use the patches. Maybe, okay. So let's take a look. Now, many people will tell me, hey, Alfred, to handle and to take care, you can basically take supplements. And many people believe in taking supplements, right? But when we take supplements, do you actually realize that we have issues with supplementation? Now, the recent case with the Japanese supplement, okay, it is supposed to be a supplement. It is supposed to give us anti-aging, but it caused death, okay, 5 deaths and over 100 hospitalized. And this Japanese company actually recalled their health supplements. All right. So we are moving forward into a brand new era of healthcare where supplements does not cut it anymore, right? More than 85% of adults aged more than 60 years will actually take some form of prescription drug, right? So my question to you is, are we still safe with the existing healthcare regime? That one you have to answer yourself. Okay, so one thing that we all have come to realize that our organs degenerate much faster than the past. It is because of the food that we take, right? And do you see people previously having heart problems way before 65 years old? We have not, right? So if you look at the diagram there, by the age of 40, we have problems with eyes, okay? The range of sight declines. By the age of also 40, we have problems with muscles. We lose muscles and gain fat as we age, okay? Bones start as early as 35. Lungs problem for smokers, okay? Lung function begins dropping 1% a year from beginning from age 30. So skin from around the age of 18, resilient collagen and stretchy elastin decline at about 1% per year. So if you are 60 from 18, you have actually lost about 40 to 50% of your skin elasticity. All right. By the time you reach 70, we will have problems with brain. Okay. We will have age-related brain changes. All right. Ears will start to, degenerate by the age of 60, heart at 65, kidneys at 50, and our gut at 60. Okay. I can go on and on about this. Yeah. So the problems today we face is organ degeneration, where we are facing more severe or serious illnesses like osteoarthritis, liver failure, kidney damage, heart attack, muscle degeneration, and diabetes. All right. Most of these are very common we see today. So what are the solutions? Okay, I've told you a lot of issues that we are facing. What solutions can we have? Okay, one thing is the doctors will ask you to try stem cells injection or stem cells therapy. Okay, so now what are stem cells? Stem cells are actually undifferentiated cells or undeveloped cells. Okay, and these cells are able to differentiate into more than 200 types of adult cells. It will actually form the bone, lungs, brain, blood, heart, liver, many more. All right, stem cells. Okay, and stem cells are actually self-replicating. They will actually duplicate and replicate themselves. Okay, okay, so but stem cells is illegal in many countries. Okay, now why is stem cells illegal in Singapore and many other countries? It is because of these 5 issues: the harvesting, how they harvest, then how they store, which means the storage issues, and basically in vitro expansion issues, body conditioning before you go for stem cells injection, and differentiation. Okay, let me tell you something about harvesting and all these 5 areas. Why stem cells is still not legal in many countries. Now, in harvesting, we do not know where the stem cells will come from. Did the doctor take it from a sheep, a horse, or even an old man? Take it from yourself? Now, these are ethical concerns that we have to address, okay, that we are facing, and the purity of it as well. Okay, so the purity of it when you harvest, right? I, for one, will not want some horse DNA running in my blood. Yeah. So, second issue is the storage. Now, when you talk about storage, stem cells have to be stored in a condition less than minus 60 degrees Celsius. Okay, minus 60 degrees Celsius, right? So how stable is the storage temperature? Okay, over the years, let's say you store cord blood from your baby. You will store it maybe 20, 30 years to wait, in case you need to use them. All right. So the storage cryoprotection, the temperature, because of variable reasons like power outage, power shortage, all these will contribute to the stable temperature. Okay. Then the human error during storage. Okay. This will cause in volume overload. When the volume is too much, let's say you want to store, I want to store, your friend want to store, your children next time wants to store. This will cause volume overload. All right. And cryoprotectant related toxicity upon infusion. That means you store already. When you take it out to use, you will not know whether the stored stem cells or cord blood is still effective or not. Right. And the red cells may lease. That means what is lease? Means your cells may be destructed. Okay, and when you inject into your body, it will cause renal failure. That means kidney failure. Okay, in vitro expansion will cause all this. Okay, whether it is polluted or not, whether it's infected, whether it's radiation infected. Okay, so it will also cause the patient to have bleeding. Okay, and it will cause risk of anemia and blood clot. So before you go for stem cells injection, you also have body conditioning, which means you need to go through chemo. And, because of the chemo, you will have low immune and white blood cells. Okay. And last but not least, if you go for stem cells therapy, you will basically face unwanted differentiation. That means the stem cells will basically not form whatever you expect them to form. Okay, so those are the reasons why stem cells are still illegal. Okay, stem cells therapy is not yet approved for arthritis. Okay, so this is from the Ministry of Singapore. All right, suboptimal storage temperature for cryopreserved cord blood cause damage to at least 2,000 over customers. Cord Life Group. Imagine you spend so much money to store your children's cord blood. Now they come and tell you it is damaged. All right. And questionable differentiation. There are safety concerns. Differentiation efficiency. Let's say it's supposed to help you with your cancer. It doesn't. It went and grow another tumor somewhere. Overcome immune rejection. Okay. Now, transplant problem will have you will have transplant problem. These are side effects of suppression by conditioning. Okay, and these are the risks. When stem cells are placed into a mature patient, stem cells will differentiate. Stem cell differentiation may not occur, leading to incorrect stem cells formation or tumors in your body. So instead of getting better, you will actually get worse. Okay, stem cells injection. So what do we do? For me, I would want to get the most natural possible, which means my own body's stem cells. Okay, so this is where the GHK copper comes into play. Okay, so what is GHK copper? GHK copper is a tripeptide that can actually help with nerve outgrowth, tissue repair for skin, lung, connective tissue, bony tissue, liver, stomach lining. It has multiple anti-cancer activities, anti-inflammatory action. It repairs DNA and it activates cell cleansing. Okay, so why am I sharing with you on this GHK copper? Because our X39 stimulates the production of GHK copper. Now, you say true or not? Now, this is a clinical study where we have control group, okay? You see this active group, from the beginning, it was measured the GHK copper level at 48.27, okay? So after, after 7 days, the GHK copper amount in the body increased 35%. That means to say LifeWave patches actually work and they stimulate your body to produce GHK copper. Now, GHK copper can help in DNA repair. Remember? And the GHK copper will actually help your body stimulate the production of stem cells. All right? So let's take a look. What is LifeWave's mission? Now, you can get this GHK copper that actually activate the production of stem cells via LifeWave. So LifeWave mission is to let us live long, live well, live younger with a wearable technology backed by science. How do we make this happen? Very simple. Now, let me introduce to you first. This is our founder, inventor, and CEO, and he is Mr. David Smith. All right. Now, before LifeWave, he was invited to participate in the US Navy SEALs mini submarine program. Okay, and this is the mini submarine that he actually participated in. All right. So LifeWave has factories in USA and Ireland, and we are fully automated. The manufacturing lines are fully automated. That means there is no human interaction. All right. So this is also another picture of the full automation in LifeWave factories in USA and Ireland. All right. So what problems do we face? Now, our problem is our body is going through degeneration. Remember, I shared with you. Now, degeneration will cause stem cells to reduce rapidly. Now, when you are a baby, you are actually loaded with stem cells. But when you reach the age of above 60, can you see the graph? Above 60, your stem cells will only have 5% left. That's why we are getting high cholesterol. That's why we are getting degenerative problems like knee pain, back pain, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, everything. All right. So what do we do? The stem cells production in our body reduce very, very rapidly. Okay. Now, at age 60, like I shared just now, only 5% is left. When we are a baby, we are loaded 100%. When we are 18 years old, only 40% of stem cells are left in our body. When you are 30, 25%. When we are 60 and above, we are left with only 5%. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine what can we do if we can activate our stem cells and reset our organs to a younger, healthier state. What can happen? All right. So we have now a product which is X39 that can actually reactivate, help our body reactivate the production of stem cells Again, how does X39 do this? X39 will actually signal our body to elevate the production of GHK copper. Remember what is GHK copper just now? And X39 will also help our body reset 3,000 to 4,000 genes to a younger, healthier state. Wow. Imagine, just by patching, And when you patch consecutively, consistently for 6 months, your biological age gets younger by 8.5 years. Right? This is indicated also in a clinical study by the lengthening of telomeres. Wow. Okay, so we can actually stop our chronological, we cannot stop our chronological age. That means, let's say if you are born in 1970, that means you age 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 60, 70, right? We cannot stop our chronological age, but we can reverse our cellular age, This is not anti-aging, like the rest of the supplements will tell you anti-aging, anti-aging. This is not anti-aging. This is age reversal. So with X39, we can actually turn back the time. All right. So let me share a little bit more about this GHK copper. What is this GHK copper? But I am not, how do you say, I'm not a professional or a specialist on GHK copper. Let me share what I know. So scientist Laurent Picard actually discovered GHK copper, makes 80 years old liver cells behave the same way as young liver cells, Amazing, right? So in the blood of adults aged 20 years old, there is 200 ng milliliters of GHK-Cu. All right, when you're age 20, you have 200 ng. At the age of 60 years old, it decreases 250%, and you are left with only 80 ng. All right, so it is also proven that GHK copper can help our body repair our damaged DNA and reactivate our body's stem cell production. Okay, so David Smith actually spent 20 years of research and development. Okay, and what does he do in his lab? He actually studies nature and decodes the secret of longevity. How does he do that? Now, this is a worm, which is a planaria. Okay, he did this experiment on the worm, and he found that when he cut the planaria into two, within 17 days, it actually recovers. Right? Now, this is the actual original planaria that he did the experiment with. Okay, so if you look at nature, this is hydractinia. Okay, when you cut off the fingers of the hydractinia, within 4 days, the fingers will actually regrow. Okay, and this hydractinia can be found in hermit crab. All right, so if you look at the Mexican oxalotl, this is a organism that when you remove the heart, you remove the brain, you cut off one of the legs or limbs, within 50 days, all this can grow back. Okay, this is Mexican oxalotl. That means, why am I sharing with you all this? I'm sharing with you all this is because there are organisms and nature and animals in the nature now that can actually regenerate and repair. Imagine this Mexican oxalotl. Remove the heart can grow back. You remove the brain can grow back. You remove the leg can grow back. But if you remove your heart, will your heart grow back? Never in a million years. 50 days can grow back. I think 50 years also cannot grow back, right? But there are organisms in the nature now that David Smith is studying in the nature, okay, that can actually regenerate and recover. Okay, so he invented this DHC coil, which is called double helix coil, and this double helix coil actually helps us reset gene expression when different wavelengths of light is exposed to us. Okay, we reset gene expression, we activate stem cells production. All right, so in the planaria experiment, normally it will take 17 days to regenerate. Okay, now I'm not going to tell you that LifeWave is the only company that tried to regenerate the planaria. Other companies also tried, but other companies got stuck at 15 days. When they cut the planaria into two, their technique or their method needs 15 days to regenerate. The tail grow a head, the head grow a tail. LifeWave, in the first ever try, LifeWave did it in 8 days with the DHC coil. Amazing, huh? So now LifeWave went further. David Smith was not happy with 8 days regeneration. He says too long. So from 8 days, he brought it down to 6 days, brought it down further to 4, brought it down further to 2, brought it down further to only 1 day. Meaning, if you cut the planaria into 2, you basically have a planaria in 1 day. It regenerates in 1 day. That means the planaria, you get 2 planarias in 1 day. That means if you cut Alfred, if you cut me into 2, put me under the DHC coil, in 1 day you get 2 Alfreds talking to you. Amazing, right? Okay, but he say 1 day too long, cannot. I don't want 1 day, cannot, still too long. So he brought it down further to 16.5 hours. Wow, amazing, huh? 16.5 hours, you cut me into 2, you get 2 of Alfred. Wow. But he's still not satisfied. So in the final patented version, he brought it down to 15 minutes. That is how fast the regeneration process is, and it is patented, the final outcome. Okay, so from this DHC coil, he actually learned and patented the technology, the different wavelengths of light. All right, and he put all this into a simple patch like what I'm wearing on my forehead now. Okay, he put it into a simple patch for everybody to use. Okay, and this technology is basically, if you look at the abstract says that it is a phototherapy, wearable phototherapy apparatus, which activates stem cells production via a non-transdermal container. That means nothing goes through the body. Now, proudly, we notice that in 17 years, there is not even one medical complaint. Okay, in 17 years, not even one medical complaint when people use the patch. Okay, so it is very safe as nothing enters the body. It reuses your body heat and it reflects your body light back to your body. Okay, so X39 basically, you remember, activates stem cells, right? And our stem cells with age drops very drastically, right? So we are trying to bring the stem cells back up again, like the blue line, right? So we need to use what? X39. Okay, X39 will actually help you elevate your GHK copper and at the end of the day, help you produce more stem cells. All right, so it increases the quantity of the stem cells and also the quality of the stem cells. Okay, so what affects the quality and quantity of stem cells? What affects? It is actually stress. If you go through stress from work or family stress or children stress, okay, my Lamborghini and Ferrari always stresses me lah. I ask them to go and sleep. Why, daddy? I ask them, hey, you please wash your hand after dinner. Why must I wash my hand? Aiyo, stress lah. Okay, so stress will actually affect our quantity and quality of stem cells produced. Now, we now know stress affects quality and quantity, right? How do we ensure and preserve the quantity and quality of a stem cells produced? How? You can patch X39, it increases the GHK copper, and GHK copper helps you increase the stem cells. But when you go to your office or you go to your business, you have stress, and that affects the quality and quantity of stem cells. So how do you ensure? Okay, let me share with you. These are the healing modalities. Now, let me share with you how you ensure. Okay, modern medicine is 200 years old. Okay, so before 200 years old, we do not know what is antiseptic. We do not know what is modern medicine. All right. So traditional Chinese medicine was 300 years ago. Okay, and older than that, we have Ayurveda, 6,000 years old. And older than that, we have sound therapy, 30,000 years. And older than sound therapy, we have basically the sunlight. Okay, from the beginning of existence. All right. Okay, so here you go to it goes to show hieroglyphics. I thought the Egyptians were actually praying to the sun god. Actually, it's not, you know. If you look at it carefully, they are actually holding crystals to reflect the sunlight onto the patient. Okay, and they found out that red color crystals were actually help in flu treatment, blue color in pain treatment, and basically yellow color detox. All right. So how does LifeWave patches work? Now, when you go to a thermal imaging machine, you will see your body like this. Seriously, you will see red light. You will see your body as red light, yellow light, green light, blue light. Okay, so how does the LifeWave patches work? Now, we get the energy indirectly when we eat the corn, because the corn get the sun's energy, the light energy from the sun. Okay, and when we eat the chicken eat the corn, we get part of this energy transferred to us. So we actually emit red light, blue light, yellow light, and green light from our body. Okay, and what does this patch do? This patch actually, we have nano crystals arranged in a particular way to reflect certain wavelengths of light back into your body. Okay, so how does colors affect us? Why you say, Alfred, why you always share about light, colors? Okay, so how does colors affect us? Let me share something with you. When you see red light in area or in a place, okay, or in a red light district, you actually get very, very excited. If you go to a Chinese restaurant, you see the tablecloth are all red color. And do you realize that you tend to eat more because you feel happier? You tend to eat more. Okay. When you go to hospitals, you notice that the walls of the hospitals are normally white or blue, because blue walls, blue color actually calms you down and relaxes you. Okay. It brings down your blood pressure. All right. Now, green things actually regulate your organ function. It's good for eyesight. And yellow color is antioxidant. Ladies will like this because some beauty parlor will actually shine LED light on you, and this LED light will give you whitening effect. Okay. So these are the some examples of how light actually affects us. Okay. So when you talk about photobiomodulation, remember the red light, blue light, green light, yellow light? Okay. LifeWave's products are also color-coded. If you look at the energy enhancer, this energy enhancer was actually invented 20 years ago. 20 years ago. When you patch the energy enhancer, it actually gives you vitality, and your body will experience increased strength of 33% and energy of 22% within 5 minutes. Okay. Why? Because it increases the production of your adrenaline. Now, blue color is what? Aeon. Aeon will give us relaxation, pain management, because it reduces cortisol, C-reactive protein, and stress, and it elevates our SOD. Okay. So green color, you will find it in SP6 complete. It regulates organ function and hormones. Now, yellow color, it comes in the form of glutathione. It increases antioxidants and it supports immunity. Now, when you patch glutathione, your glutathione levels will increase to 300% from your base within 24 hours. Okay. Now, remember the X39? X39 actually reactivates stem cells production. It elevates the production of GHK copper. Okay. Now, Every day we are faced with oxidative stress. We are exposed to more stressors and toxins, free radicals in the modern world. Now, oxidative stress means having more free radicals than your body can get rid of, right? So free radicals are actually unstable atoms that can damage or cause illness and aging over time. All right. So oxidative stress have been linked to diseases like viral attacks, bacterial infection, autoimmune disease. Macular degeneration is also one form of oxidative stress. Cataracts, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, ALS, and Huntington's disease, heart disease, cancer, depression, and anxiety. All these are caused by oxidative stress. Okay, so our body has a system to get rid of these harmful free radicals. Our body actually produces antioxidant, and one of the hero antioxidants that our body actually creates is a prominent free radical fighter called glutathione. Okay, so what is glutathione? Now, glutathione is also another tripeptide composed of amino acids like glutamic acid, cysteine, and glycine. Okay, now it is produced in the liver, and glutathione is actually linked to how long we live. Okay, how long we live. Not only how long we live, but also your health span. Now, I'm sure you have heard of a certain place in Japan, Okinawa, that these people there that live in Okinawa are usually more than 100 years old. Okay? And when scientists do a test on them, this place, they found out that this place in Okinawa actually has elevated levels of glutathione. So it is actually linked to not only how long we live, but also our health span. Okay? Why? Because glutathione protects our hearing, it protects our sense of smell, it protects our cognitive function, and it supports detoxification. And how glutathione works, it helps break down our nutrients, carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, and basically it regulates our human immune response, and basically it protects us against oxidative stress by handling the free radicals in our body. Okay, so glutathione reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Okay, it also improves collagen production, and basically when you combine a collagen supplement together with vitamin C and our glutathione patch, you can actually build back cartilage for your knees or any other cartilage. Okay, so wound repair, because glutathione will actually help the formation of collagen. With elevated levels of glutathione, it will actually help formation of collagen. So ladies, if you want to look pretty, get rid of all those railway lines, start patching glutathione. Okay, so here are some of the functions of glutathione. It prevents liver damage, neutralizing alcohol. It supports detoxification, removes heavy metals from your liver. It manages inflammation by neutralizing free radicals. Basically, regeneration of vitamin C and vitamin E. Okay, because it is a master antioxidant, and it preserves healthy function of stem cells. Okay, it maintains the health of mitochondrial DNA. All right, these are some of the clinical studies that can be found on PubMed. Okay, on the functions of glutathione. So next we come, what depletes glutathione? What causes glutathione levels to drop? Okay, is because of pollution that we go through every day, radiation from our handphone, tower, medication that we take, illnesses and infection that we go through, alcohol that we drink, aging is one of the contributing factor of glutathione depletion, stress and trauma, like what I shared just now, lack of sleep. If you sleep very late, let's say 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, then only you sleep, it will be very detrimental to your health. Okay, try to sleep before 11. All right. Now, lack of sleep, okay, it depletes glutathione. Poor diet, if you take a lot of sugary food, junk food, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, then it depletes your glutathione. And people who goes to gym and exercise, overtraining will also deplete glutathione, right? So if you have low levels of glutathione, what will you face? These are the diseases that is documented when you have low glutathione level or you do not have enough glutathione level. Okay, it will affect your neuro and brain. You will face problems like developing early onset of Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's, Huntington's, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, okay, Lou Gehrig's disease, migraines. For people who have a lot of migraines, you actually have low level of glutathione, multiple sclerosis, autism, bipolar disorder, depression. All right. And you also have immune and cancer, cardiovascular issues, thyroid and pancreatic issues, and you have skin issues like inflammatory skin conditions, accelerated aging if you have low levels of glutathione, chronic fatigue, COPD, okay, gout. Many people nowadays have gout. When you have gout, is because you have low levels of glutathione. If you have hepatitis B, A, or C, all right, cystic fibrosis for the ladies, infertility, all right, eyesight issues, like what I shared just now, including macular degeneration, which is one of the common issues now faced by people, macular degeneration, okay, and ulcers. So these are some of the diseases that is documented from the effects of low glutathione level. Okay, so what are the 10 benefits? I can share 10 benefits of having elevated levels of glutathione. Okay, it increases your body energy. It slows down aging process. All right, it reduces muscle and joint discomfort, strengthens your immunity, detoxes your liver and cells. Very important. It improves mental focus and clarity. That means your cognitive function, improves quality of sleep. Okay, when you have good sleep, then your body will start to repair and regenerate faster. All right. It reduces the effect of stress as well. So when it reduces the effect of stress, it will actually have a protective layer on your stem cells. That means your stem cells would be more effective in your body. Okay. Now, it improves your skin. It improves athletic performance and recovery. All right. So, what are the ways to increase glutathione level? So far, there are several ways. One is through IV or injection, but this is very expensive. More than 1,000 ringgit per injection, okay, of glutathione. And you need a doctor to inject. Now, you can also take oral supplements of glutathione twice a day, but when you take the supplement, it can only go up 30 to 40%. Why? Because the bioavailability is low, all right, due to the breakdown of amino acids in our stomach. So glutathione will actually break down very fast. When you take supplements, you increase 30 to 40%, it is not enough. All right? So a proper diet that includes milk, meat, protein, or dark leafy greens like broccoli, asparagus, avocado, and spinach. You can also try to increase the glutathione level that way. Okay? You can also take oral supplements, NAC, and acetylcysteine to increase your glutathione level as well. But let me share with you, the easiest way is to patch LifeWave glutathione patch. Because when you patch the glutathione patch, averagely it will increase 300% within 24 hours. This is the easiest. Just patch and go. No need to drink, no need to swallow, no need to do anything. All right? So this is by far the easiest. Okay? So LifeWave glutathione, okay, these are the studies and the results. It indicates that LifeWave glutathione patches can elevate blood glutathione level an average of 300% from your baseline. Let's say your baseline, you already have 70. So from 70, it will shoot up to 300% within 24 hours. Okay, so test results also support that our wide age glutathione creates physiological changes in the body, all right, resulting in antioxidant effect and is measured by the increase of glutathione levels. You can see the graph at the bottom right, okay? Now, another way to look is they have this gas discharge visualization, GDV. They took a photograph and this shows the efficacy of patches in this study. Now, 80% of the subject, okay, shows that their cells are charged up, okay? That means when you patch the glutathione patch, the glutathione that is elevated is effective glutathione for your body, okay? It's proven with clinical studies, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So what is the simplest way to boost your health? You need to patch and just drink water. Hydration keeps your cellular signaling functioning. Okay, do not forget you need to drink at least 1.5 liters to 2 liters of water. Do not gulp down the water, yeah? Do not drink your water fast. All right, the correct way of drinking water is every 15 to 20 minutes, 100 ml. That is my advice. If you drink too fast, the water will just pass through the body and you will start looking for toilet. That means your water does not reach your cell. All right. Now, glutathione, where do you patch? Number one, base of the neck. This is to detoxify. Okay. Number two, you can try 2 fingers below the belly button. Okay. And number three, on the right foot between the big toe and second toe. These are the 3 recommended places for you to patch your glutathione patch. All right. So all LifeWave patches are approved by Medical Device Authority, MDA of Malaysia. All right. And when you use the glutathione together with your X39, what happens? Now, X39, like I shared just now, will actually increase the level of your GHK copper, right? So X39 elevates and maintain the quality of glutathione at high level. And glutathione patches increase blood glutathione by 300%. So in combination, they support healthy stem cells activity. Why? Because glutathione is antioxidant and it will actually have a protective layer around your stem cells so that your stem cells will actually survive longer and basically, how do you say, it protects your stem cells lah. Okay, so another master antioxidant is melatonin. Okay, so silent night stimulates the production of melatonin. Alavida also stimulates production of melatonin, but via another pathway. So you can actually also produce antioxidant when you use the Alavida patch, like me, okay, on the forehead, okay, rotated between silent night and Alavida patch, okay. So in combination, melatonin, they produce melatonin that actually can repair cells and promote better sleep. His name is called Jalal. Basically, this was how he looked like when he started using the patch. He started off with X39 and Aeon. Okay. And after 1 month or 2 months, I asked him, hey, Jalal, what do you notice about yourself? He said, No difference, where got difference? I said, never mind. Sit down. Let me take a picture of you. And when he saw this picture of himself, he got shocked. This is how he looked like after 3 months. Can you see his skin? Amazing, right? Okay. So this is not the only testimony he has. He is a diabetic. Okay. So his HbA1c, when he took on August 2020, HbA1c is 7.1%. Okay. So he took again his his glucose was 9.4. So he took it again in January 2023. HbA1c from 7.1 went up to 12.1. Okay. And his glucose sugar level from 9.4 shot up to 20.8 by the time he was patching. And he shouted at me, "Hey, Efrat, what is this? You say it will help my health. It became worse." All right. I said, don't worry. Don't worry. Because you are a diabetic patient, the patch is trying to get rid of all excess sugar in your body. All the sugar in the body has to come out. All right. So this is the subsequent January 2024. Okay. 1 year later, this is January 2023. Yeah. So 1 year later, after LifeWave, his HbA1c went to 11.8 and his glucose came down. And recently, on the 25th of March, his HbA1c came down to 9.5. Okay. So he was quite happy lah, 9.5. Then last week, 2nd of May 2024, look at his reading, 6.6, 9.3, and 4.8. My goodness. Okay. So he told me he has not got this reading, this amazing reading of his blood sugar for almost 15 years already. This has been the lowest that he has gotten. And he is crazy about LifeWave now. He's going around sharing with people all over the place.